The concert by the three tenors at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, but the program here on public television is not over yet. I've got another surprise in store for you after this short break. We are going to replay a few of our favorites from the program. So stay tuned and remember that only on public television could we spend an evening like this together. Your pledges make it happen. Keep them coming. Don't turn the music off.
Thank you, Itzhak. It was delightful to have you with us this evening, hosting this wonderful gala evening from Los Angeles. And isn't this the wonder of public television? What they did last night when the concert ended was went to the editing room and put together the best of the concert, the highlights of the concert, those things you wish you could hear again. Those are coming up in just a few moments here on WVIZ. So don't go to bed yet. Stay up late with Channel 25 tonight and make sure that we can count on you to keep quality programming on the air here on WVIZ. What a beautiful concert. Wasn't it wonderful? Everything you expected it would be. Almost 3 hours of wonderful, wonderful television made possible tonight by past members of WVIZ and the current members who've called in tonight. If you haven't done it yet, if you're right now saying bravo, Tenors, bravo for this wonderful evening of television programming, go to your phone and give us your standing ovation. Stand up from wherever you're sitting and give the standing ovation as you walk to the telephone. Dial those numbers 459-2525 and ensure the future of quality programming right here on WVIZ, your public television station. It's been great, hasn't it? And we were thinking earlier, we talked several times about the ticket prices out there in Los Angeles last night, as high as $1,000 for some of those front row seats, and you had a seat better than they had. Your seat was better than any seat in the house, and that $90 will break down into very inexpensive concert tickets, or the $120 or the $180. You want to relive this concert forever and ever and have it in your home? Why not just become a $300 member of WVIZ? Charge that pledge on your MasterCard or Visa. You'll receive the video cassette, the compact disc, and the program of tonight's concert to have this concert live on in your home for years and years to come and help public television at the same time.
As an extra thank you, because charge pledges are easier on us and they're easy on you as well. You know, watching this concert tonight, I remembered something that I had read. Zubin Mehta said several years ago that the idea of bringing Jose Carreras and Placido Domingo and Luciano Pavarotti together on one stage was an impossible dream. Well, that impossible dream became a reality in 1990 in Rome when the three tenors did their original concert, and more than 1.5 billion people tuned into that concert and enjoyed it. Well, people said, oh, it can never happen again. It was a once-in-a-lifetime concert. And 4 years later, it happened again, live from Los Angeles last night. You enjoyed it last night on WVIZ, and you enjoyed it again tonight. When you become a member of WVIZ and public television, you help turn impossibilities into realities. You can help keep the dream alive by providing the money that we need to purchase and produce and broadcast outstanding television, just like the Three Tenors reunion concert that you've enjoyed tonight. If you've already called in with your pledge of support, or if you're already a member of WVIZ, thank you so very much. We wouldn't be here without you. But now, if you've been on the fence, if you haven't called in yet, do it right now. Call at 459-2525. Enjoy one of our wonderful thank you gifts and enjoy quality, outstanding programming on WVIZ throughout the year. Get these phones ringing right now here in Studio B at WVIZ. And Andrea, you are there with our phone volunteers. It looks like they're pretty busy over there.
They're very busy, Julie, and so I'm going to say bravo, Cleveland. You're doing a wonderful job calling in, but keep calling in because we can still hear from a few of you. There are about, I'd say 2 to 3 phones off the hook. And while I'm at it, I'm going to say bravo to our volunteers tonight. I'm going to give them some applause of my own. They're too busy to applaud right now. The Dial America Marketing Group has done a wonderful job for us, as had the United We Stand America, Ohio Inc., and I have to say, they told me, District 19. When I asked how many districts there are 19 of them. They are the 19th one. We thank them very, very much for taking your pledges, your generous pledges tonight, and talking to you. Now, I know that you'll want to stay tuned. Do not move from your chair, because the highlights of this program are coming up. You didn't see it last night if you tuned into the live performance, but you're going to see it pretty soon. And it'll give your hearts a chance to soar all over again. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, before that begins, we've got just a couple minutes here. Give us a call at 459-2525 and say yes to the continuing wonderful public television, your community television station. We need to hear from you. We need you to tell us that you believe in this kind of programming and that you want us to continue to bring it. You want us to continue to bring it to you. So give us a call right now at 459-2525. We need to hear from you. Kent, what's going on over there?
Well, Andrea, it's getting down near the time where some people have tuned away, but others have said, no, I want to see the highlights. Because I want to see the highlights myself. I haven't seen this segment. As I said, it was put together over the night. The good friends of public television, the people who were out there in Los Angeles last night working and editing, went to the editing room about midnight last night and started putting this package together so we could present it to you this evening. And while they were at it, they put together the highlights of the concert so we could kind of relive some of the wonderful moments. And that'll be coming up in a little bit here on WVIZ. So stay with us. If you've already called, get yourself a cup of coffee or a cold drink or whatever you'd like to have as you stay up a little bit late with WVIZ this evening. If you haven't called us, though, you can get a cold drink also, but before you do, on your way to the refrigerator, stop at the telephone, won't you? And call 459-2525 and help ensure that quality programming stays really celebrated with public television tonight. You have seen a vision of what television can be, what classical music programming can be, if only the dollars are there to make it possible. Because you see, on commercial television, they don't do this kind of programming. They might have the millions and millions of dollars to make it possible if they wanted to, but the audience isn't large enough. As wonderful as this evening's program was, the audience was fairly small. So this is what public television can do if just those people who enjoy the programming are willing to go to the telephone and get involved. And that's what we hope you'll do right now. Let's go over to Julie Henry one more time.
Kent, I also want to remind people that when you become a member of WVIZ, in addition to the thank you gift, you can also receive, or you will also receive, Avenues magazine every month for a full year, full of great stories about Northeastern Ohio. And at the back is the WVIZ program guide, and there is a picture of the three tenors right there. Again, this comes to all of the members of WVIZ, just another benefit of your membership to WVIZ. You know, many of the great programs on television today are found right here on Channel 25, live from Lincoln Center, great performances, and of course special programs like the Three Tenors Reunion Concert that you've been enjoying last night and tonight here on WVIZ. You make it happen. You make the difference with your pledge of support to WVIZ. Did you know our operating budget for a year is just over $7 million, and that is about what a commercial station uses just to run its news department. Well, WVIZ, that is our entire operating budget, so we try to keep our costs down. We turn your pledges around, and we use them to buy the programming. That's what's important. That's what you want to see. So call in right now with your pledge of support. Keep quality programming in Northeast Ohio alive and well, and you do that by calling 459-2525. We're going to go back to see the highlights